Hey, my name is Bhavani Kola. Welcome back to another session of Face to Face to Online Transition. Today, we will be looking at the mobile version of your Teams app. So, let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and click on my Teams app. And here you have different tabs. One is the activity, your chat, your teams, your assignments, and your calendar. Now let's go ahead and explore each one of them. Keep in mind your Teams app, it kind of mimics your desktop version, but with limited features. So the first tab I'm going to look at is my activity. Here you have your feed. Let's say you have a channel mentions or your chat mentions or any other feed that you have enabled appears right here. The next one is your chat. You can actually pin your channels and you can also have your private chats right here in your mobile device. The next tab is the Teams tab. This has all the teams that you are a member of and all the teams that you have created. So as you can see, you have a list of all the teams that I am member of. So let's go ahead and see how it looks. I'm going to go ahead and click on my sample class. And once you click on that, you can see all the channels of that particular team. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the general tab here. And once you do that, you will see all your notifications, your announcements, and all the feed of that particular channel. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the Files tab. As you can see, I have class materials. And when I click More, I have a class notebook, assignments, syllabus, recordings, Padlet. So keep in mind whatever tabs that you have on the desktop version will automatically be available to you on your app version. So that's about the teams, and now let's go ahead and click on assignments. If you are a student, you can actually go ahead and work on your assignments from your mobile app. You can pick the class that you want to be a part of, and you have everything right here. The next tab is your calendar tab. Because it automatically syncs with your Office 365, you can see your entire meetings on your calendar tab here. And if you are an instructor, you can actually go ahead and create a meeting for your class, for your channel, or any of the groups inside where you are a member of. I'm going to go ahead and click cancel because I don't want to do any right now, but you have that option as well. And the More tab here gives you different features. You can use your Teams app to actually call someone if you have to. You have a tab for all your files that sync with your OneDrive. You have your stream, which is a recording feature of Teams. You have your camera, you have your poly, and you can also look at all the saved options like your chats, your announcements, your conversations, and you also have a tab for your OneNote or your class notebook. How cool is that? But the best part of Teams is the Teams app is your notifications. If you are using your Teams app more constantly, you can actually customize it. You can make sure you are available, you are busy, do not disturb, off work, or away. And you can also set your status here. For this purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I have a smiley face, and I am okay with that. I'm just going to show you how to do that. And that's there. You have a smiley face. You can also check on your notifications right here. And the coolest feature I like is I can actually set quiet hours on my app here. If you want to have quiet hours from 8:30 p.m. to 5:30 a.m., you can go ahead and do that. But if you want your Teams app to be running constantly, you can simply turn this off and your quiet hours are gone. But for now, I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to say my quiet hours start at 7:30 p.m. and they end at 7:30 a.m. every single day. Another feature that you have is quiet days. Do you have any quiet days where you do not want to be disturbed? For me, I don't want to be disturbed on Saturdays and Sundays. So I go ahead and check my Saturday and I check my Sunday right here. And once that's done, you go back and you have all your hours set. Now, the next feature is, when do you want your Teams app to be active? Only when you are inactive on your desktop, or you want it always and it doesn't matter if you're active on your desktop? For me, if I'm working on my desktop, I don't want my Teams app to be working. So I make sure I check only when I am inactive on my desktop. And the next one is meeting. Meeting starts. Do you want all the meetings to start, or you want only your accepted meeting to start on your app? This is totally up to you. But if you don't want your app, if you don't want to use this app for your meetings, you can simply click none and you can log into your meeting using your desktop version. But for me, I want to use this app for all my meetings. I'm going to go ahead and check that. And again, the chat window. When do you want to use your chat? Do you want all your chats to be unmuted, or you want your chats to start when you log in, or mute until you're logged in, or completely mute all your chats? It's totally your call. But I like to go ahead and have my chat start when I log in, or mute until I log in. So there you go. And another feature that I like is, let me go ahead and check that, the settings feature. What kind of theme do you want? How do you want your profile to be? You want a darker theme. It's asking me to restart, and here you go. I have a darker theme. Or if you want to have a light theme, you go ahead and restart it. You have your light theme right here. So these are all the cool features of your Teams app. And one more thing is your notifications. Oh, I think I did that already. We have gone through that. You can actually configure your notifications. What notifications do you want to use on your Teams? Do you want to show all the notifications, your incoming calls, your missed calls, your file uploads? For me, I use my Teams app for almost everything. So I want to make sure I am notified of every single action that happens in my Teams. So I went ahead and did that. But if you don't want to do this, you can actually customize it as well. So I like using the app a lot when I'm not comfortable or when I'm not available at my desktop. This is right here on my fingertips, and it has all the features that you have on your desktop version with limited restrictions. I enjoy this feature. Hope you like it too and enjoy this. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment or email me. Thank you so much and enjoy your teaching.